What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as basic attention token to US dollar. That's BAT to USD. We also have a couple of things to look at in terms of news and current events happening within the cryptocurrency realm. A bunch of very popular tokens have a lot of interesting news articles that are coming out, and I did want to share those with you, so we will be doing that in today's episode. And then we'll also be checking out this Litecoin and Bitcoin and a potential break, and then we'll also be looking at why BAT fell like 10-15%. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content, and let's move on. So I'm on the current coin market cap right now, and as you guys can see, we have a market cap of 111.6. We have a 24-hour volume of 15.2 and a Bitcoin dominance of 53.4. So we are definitely coming down from consolidation. Yesterday we were seeing 24-hour volume up near like $16-17 billion, and we are, significantly pulling back down. Market cap seemingly staying the same. The reason volume fell or was so much higher yesterday is because market cap fell and Bitcoin dominance was rising. So that's kind of flatlining out. That's why we're seeing a similar market cap but a lower 24-hour volume. And as you guys can infer, most of the coins are pretty much down. It's an even market. We're not really seeing much movement at all. Like I said, consolidation is pretty much what's going on here. Bitcoin not really down practically anything, down 0.24% at $33.99, $3,399. XRP at 29 cents, up 0.76%. Big difference between 76. Litecoin still number 7, still holding that $2 billion market cap, up 1.38%. Stellar up 1.32, and then I did want to pull out basic attention token, show you guys what that looks like before we actually get into the technical analysis on it. And here is basic attention token as it loads in. So I definitely got this recommended for you guys. It's actually down 4%. It was up quite a bit yesterday though. And we are going to talk about kind of why that is in terms of technical analysis. Not really because of the news. I'm not really sure. I didn't research the news side of things, but it's not going to load in the server, but you can see it's down 3.55% today, and it was up like 20% yesterday. Really quick guys, if you haven't yet already signed up for the ABRA exchange down below, or you're new to the channel and you haven't heard of the ABRA exchange, definitely make sure to click on that link in the description and download the app. They're doing a crazy promotion, which I am shocked about, but I've already taken advantage of it. Basically, if you sign up for the app and you're a new user and you download this app and deposit $5 from a bank account, they will reward you with $25 of free Bitcoin. Now, I've had literally over 40 people now sign up for this, promotion that's going on, and they're all very happy. So definitely make sure to take advantage of this before it goes away. There's about a week or two left, and then it's gone from the market and they're done with the promotion. So definitely make sure to reach out, take advantage of that, and let's move on. All right, so I did want to discuss a couple of interesting things in terms of the articles. So I'm on dailyhodl.com. Basically, they're discussing 12 crypto insiders revealing 2019 Bitcoin price predictions, and then talking about Ripple, XRP, Tron, Ethereum, Litecoin, Stellar, all these different news articles and different types of things. So basically, Bitcoin has a total of 12 crypto insiders and that are offering their predictions on the price of Bitcoin by the end of 2019. From Tron founder Justin Sun to BitMEX CEO Arthur Hayes, here's a look at the forecast rounded up into the Cointelegraph. So I'm going to read you a couple of them, a very wide variety of prices. Now, some of them are a little more precise than others. We have Arthur Hayes, the CEO of BitMEX, that's saying anywhere between 1,000 and 10,000. Now, that's obviously very wide. But then we have Sunny Lu, CEO of VeChain, that says $2,500 to $100,000. We have something as small as Andy Zhang, CEO of OKEX or OKEX, from 3,000 to 2 million. I'm just looking at all of these, and we're really seeing tons of different price variations. All of them are practically have a bottom at like $3,000 though, which is pretty much where we're at. So if anything, maybe we've come across the bottom and it's only up from here, So another thing to talk about is Ripple partner and international payment platform TransferGo says Ripple is a central piece of its plan to power global payments in real time. TransferGo utilizes Ripple cross-border payment solutions xCurrent, and according to CEO Domantas Devilinskis, the company is exploring the benefits of Ripple XRP, lower power or powered XRapid. And then I do just really want to touch upon, I believe it is Litecoin. So I did want to show you guys well, I guess a video of John Kim and John Moore, who you guys know Both of them, I've discussed both of them in the past. I did really quick want to pull up their Twitter and show you guys basically the use case of Litecoin and showing you that Litecoin's not dead. Here we go. Let me pull it up real quick. So here it is, guys. Obviously, hopefully you guys know who John Moore is. I've done a bunch of videos with him in the past. One of them was the Lamborghini rental place. If you haven't checked that out, it's in the, you know, some of my videos. It's pretty much, if you just click on my channel, you'll see it. But basically, you can see right here, John Moore says no stopping us with Litecoin payment adoption. If the POS system is too old, they have other implementations. So you can see right here, here's the video. Let's play this. Check it out. It has over 22,000 views, pretty much going viral. So it's pretty cool. Literally all he's using is the Loaf wallet, which we've talked about before. It's as simple as just clicking on, you know, his Litecoin address, typing in the amount you want to tip him, and then sending it right over. And you can do this even with a broken POS. And I just wanted to fast forward it. Obviously, you guys know how to send that. But to show you guys that John Moore talks about the fact that POS systems, even if they're outdated, can still have a use case, and you guys can still transfer over, you know, Litecoin.
Venmo, Square Cash App, things of that nature. Show them, hey, tip with Litecoin, tip with Bitcoin is a viable measure. Digital wallet on your phone.
So bam, like he just said, some people, you know, use Square Cash, Venmo, Zelle, all these different other payment forms, you know, Apple Pay. They're all different ways to tip him or give him money. And, you know, Litecoin could be just another one for him to make money. He just cashes it out, sends it to his bank account, and bam, it's that simple. So, you know, Litecoin is definitely using more and more use cases, which I've never really seen in any other cryptocurrencies, and that's why I'm so pro Litecoin, as you guys can see here. Otherwise, moving on to the technical analysis part of today's episode, guys, it's very interesting. I've been checking out the markets quite a bit now, and my main focus today is going to be about Bitcoin and how it kind of will trickle down into Litecoin and Ethereum. And then Basic Attention Token does have a couple important things to discuss too. But as you guys can see, you know, sideways trading is pretty prominent right now in Litecoin, and it can become fairly boring. And I understand that, and it's hard to make videos that are very relevant and engaging when, you know, the markets are very sideways and we're not really seeing much volume at all. That's why I try to incorporate current events and other things like that. But when we see sideways movement and sideways momentum, you have to realize there's a reason that is happening. Usually that is an indicator for some sort of, you know, I could say parabolic, but some sort of very, very, very flash volume. Usually when markets trade sideways, which we've been seeing ever since, you know, December 20th all the way to now, which is February 7th, it's usually an indication of some sort of flash volume move, and we could see, you know, a paramount move all the way up to $39. Testing $30 is possible, and honestly a fall to 27 is also in the play. But honestly, the longer we're chilling in between here, the more and more aggressive we're going to be, and the bigger we could, you know, spike out of it. And now why I transfer that over to Bitcoin is because I do think Bitcoin is what we should be looking at. This will be very interesting. If we do decide to break, it's very promising. If we decide to break this 4-hour jump and move up slightly, you know, up to 3,900, maybe even retesting 3,600, 37, it's an indication that Litecoin will also start to move up at a fairly rapid rate too, at a very small short-term movement. Now, overall, guys, we are waiting on this, and I did say a couple weeks ago that we are going to be in a very boring, you know, market for the next couple of weeks, mainly because this is the downtrend, and we did fall with quite a rapid rate, that it's pretty much just consolidation until we reach the downtrend once again. So we are going to see a lot of boring weeks, guys. Don't be too, you know, negative on it. I will be finding better, you know, current events and things that will help, you know, promote cryptocurrency, but or just to let you guys, keep you guys informed on cryptocurrency. But with this downtrend, we could see a small pop in the short term, but in the long term, until maybe March and into April, we're going to look for a potential test of the downtrend, and we could necessarily see a nice pop nearing Litecoin's halving, and we could move, you know, very easily up to 6,200, if not a very, you know, conservative move of 4,500. So it's definitely a play that's happening with the downtrend, and we are, you know, it's inevitable. We are going to hit this fairly soon. So I do want you to pay attention. Now, Ethereum, we were talking about this yesterday. There was a downtrend forming on its daily, and you guys can see clearly we we are testing that right this second. RSI is fairly low at 36, which does give us potential to spike upwards. You know, the high-low MMA is also fairly high up, and we are very low from the, you know, price. You can see we are very low in terms of where the price is compared to where the high-low MMA is, which is an indication we may see a pop and a movement up, you know, to 140 fairly soon. We're testing this right now, guys. I'd be very shocked. It is possible we could, you know, collapse to $80. Unlikely, but it is still possible. But I can see more of a move to, you know, inject us up to at least 114, 115 from the $100 level we're at, which again will trickle down into Litecoin. So Litecoin theoretically isn't showing a pronounced, you know, bigger, you know, trend, but the Bitcoin and Ethereum, those are what are showing very, very, very stable, prominent, you know, charts that can honestly be moved into Litecoin and Bitcoin. So that's the cool part. When we see Bitcoin and Ethereum showing, you know, prominent downtrends like we're seeing right here, that will carry into Litecoin, so that will trickle down. That's why we're looking at numerous coins and not just one, because those are, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are showing other, you know, signs too. Lastly, BAT, for those who were talking or who wanted me to view this, I haven't looked at BAT in quite some time now. There is a downtrend that was forming right here, as you guys can see in terms of the daily. Beautiful, massive downtrend right here, and as you can see, we did find a support. Now it's hard to graph BAT mainly because it pretty much set its newer low. It's never been graphed before, so it's hard to find that, but you could have tracked the downtrend, and it's honestly almost unpredictable to find when it was going to, you know, pop in terms of how much volume moved into it, but it did pop. And honestly, I wasn't surprised that it, you know, retraced quite a bit, mainly because you can see that it is still, whoa, wasn't expecting that. There is still a downtrend, and, you know, there's a lot of resistance in terms of this downtrend. We haven't broken it in the past. We may continue to break it as we move on, nearing, you know, February 15th, which is about a week. But you can see that's why we have such a massive wick. It, you know, collapsed back under the resistance, this downwards pressure, and we may see about a week left of, you know, low volume until we retest finally the bottom of the downtrend, our descending triangle, and then we could see, you know, a quite prominent jump all the way up to like 15 cents within BAT, which would be pretty big. But otherwise, that's going to sum up today's episode, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up if you like the content, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.